of the infinity and beyond.
Today, we'll be talking about Tamav Eriny.
What can you tell me about her?
Well, before she went to the monastery, her name was Fawziyya.
Okay.
And she was born in 1936. Her parents' name was Yessa
And Genevieve?
Genevieve.
Uh-huh.
She was the eldest out of all her siblings.
Okay, interesting. Well, they were very pious people, right?
Very pious
And she was
people.
born into a
And they
very
were
Christian
loved
family.
by many. And they were known as the virtue of charity.
So they were really pious Christian people. That's great. And what was her early life like?
Her early life, she showed signs of loving prayer, loving saints, because her whole family, they are known for their charitable works too.
And they were very pious, right?
Yes, very.
And so she was born to a very Christian family. So that helps me really understand where she's coming from, how she grew up.
Well, she showed early signs of loving the church and loving prayer. Every time she would see her mom pray, she would join right in.
Yeah, so even at a very young age, she was very Christian, had a love for prayer.
Yes.
How old was she when she went to the monastery?
She entered the dare of Abu Safin, Sif al-Butir Markarios in Old Cairo at the age of 18. All the other nuns disagreed, but she proved them wrong at the age of 20 when she became the head of the monastery.
Only at the age of 20?
Yes.
At the monastery. People must have had some objections about that.
Yes, all the other nuns said she's too young, she's not qualified.
And how did she leave the monastery?
She actually struggled a lot, but she prayed to God and her intercessors to guide her through. Also, Saint Bechemios always appeared to her to guide her through when she was in trouble.
And at one point, when the monastery was in a bad area that wasn't protected by any walls or guards, she actually prayed that God would solve this issue for her. So the three saints, Filobati Markorios, Amir Tadros, and Saint George, the Prince of Martyrs, all appeared to protect the monastery themselves.
Also, she helped a lot of young girls go into the monastery as well. She built a lot of monasteries for the other girls.
And she helped a lot of them find God, right?
Yes, exactly. Yeah. She's also well known for having a relationship with her intercessors.
And they often guided her and helped her lead the monastery in a proper way. How was her relationship with Pope Carlos at the time?
They had a very good relationship. She would go to him for advice to lead an amazing monastery.
And then he would often ask her to pray for him. And then how about with Pope Shenouda after him?
Well, in 1981, when Pope Shenouda was imprisoned, she would always pray for him to come out safely.
And then after a few years, he did come out. And then she also had a very close relationship with him. And he also helped her, just like Pope Carlos did,
to guide
the monastery. Some of her main intercessors were Amir Tadut, Filobati Markorios, of course, and Bachomyos.
She would always pray to them when she was in trouble and she needed guidance.
Even though she was more of an introverted person, when it came to leading the monastery and being the head nun, she was very extroverted, very firm, and a great leader.
And then towards the end of her life, she was diagnosed with cancer. And in 2006, she departed to heaven.
And I personally learned that no matter who we are as individuals and our personalities, we can always rely on our intercessors to help us and guide us through difficult times. And may her prayers and blessings be with us all.
Ameen.